This was one hot girl that my friend used to date, and then like they broke up, and a year later she got super fat. It was terrible. It's like, dude, you look nice, and she broke up with him. So she's like, I broke a guy's heart. Time to be fat. Like, what? How do you do that? How are you the one who broke up and you become fat?
Mm,
Fucking
that sucks. Maybe it's unrelated.
yeah. Maybe. Still, she wasted. Like, that was a waste. Like, she looked nice.
That was a waste.
It's like when a hot girl dies in a movie, it's like, wow, what a waste.
Yeah.
You never think that? I think that all the
I get
time.
mad about it because usually
Because you didn't get to fuck.
no, usually the yeah, they're dead now in real life. I'll never see them again. No, usually the hot girls, there's always like it ruins the scene because it's like focused on them being hot, or
Uh-huh.
it's because they're tied in with like a character's like love interest, and then it's like no, now that part of the movie's messed up, like their love. I already told you about this. Like
Mm-hmm.
movies always ruin the shit with like a love thing or like with, you know, a like most
I get
most of
what
the
you're
time it's
saying.
girls. Yeah, they always fuck up stories. I get.
I know. I get what you're saying. That shit happened in this movie me and Logan watched.
Every
Like,
fucking movie, dude.
like her boyfriend died, and they made it seem like that the boyfriend was never gonna die, and how he died, it wasn't even like climactic. It was just like, oh yeah, he just got chainsawed in half. Like, dude, don't make it seem like it's something that's not. You fuckhead. That's why your movie shit now went straight to VOD, or whatever, video on demand. Yeah, VOD.
Actually, it's not. It is. There is like parts where it's a girl thing, but now I'm thinking of it's just like the human thing. Or like I already told you with Predator. Like Predator's a badass movie, but then on the new one that they made, fucked up with like the dude being against the other humans. Like, oh fuck, now it's not human versus alien. It's like human versus alien.
Yeah,
Shit,
I
it's too
get
many
what you're saying.
subplots.
Like, just keep it with the alien.
Yeah.
That's why everybody wants
But
to see the movie.
that's
'Cause
why I liked. See, the thing is, when the movie's focused on aliens or some shit, you don't want that second subplot.
Mhm.
But in Cloverfield Lane, the movie that you didn't like too much, it
No,
was.
wait, what?
You
No,
said
I
you didn't
never
like
said
it
it.
because it wasn't like I want to see more aliens. That's what you said.
No, we're talking about
No,
something
you said
else.
you expected it to be about aliens, like more about aliens. I remember you said that.
Yeah, I did say it, but I didn't say I didn't like it. I never said that. We were talking about something else because I liked Cloverfield Lane and I liked Cloverfield. I
Oh
like
no, I
both.
was just shitting on you
It
for
was
now. I
another movie.
remember. No. It was that movie, but I'm remembering it wrong. I just shit on you for expecting something different. But that was a good movie because of the human versus human, and then it's in like a completely different. It's in a different universe. You know what I mean? So it's
Oh,
like,
you want to know something? You want to know something?
go.
Not a different universe.
What do you mean?
Uh, called sequel called God Particle coming out this year.
What do you mean not a different universe? I mean a different
Not a different
universe than
universe.
ours. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So it's like
that's
it's a different thing, right? And it's a completely different universe, as in there's things happening, whatever. And it's cool to focus on the aliens and stuff, but then to learn about like to have a whole movie about a different plot in that universe is cool because it's like it brings more
no, that's and it also
more
works
related.
because it's a part of the mystery of like he's trying to there and because there's something outside and then when you finally get outside you're like, oh fuck, that's shit,
Oh
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Okay. Well, I'm saying it's
It
cool just
works with
because
it. No,
it's
no, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying plus.
no,
That's
no,
all
no.
I'm saying.
I was gonna get on that, but I was gonna first do the thing. Like I read the zombie book, and it was cool because it was like this dude like kills this prostitute and shit, and he's like hiding her body and
Did you
cutting it
actually read
up.
a zombie book?
Yeah. And he's like it was a long ass time. I cannot remember the name of it. I just remember buying it. Like I had a Kindle. This is the first time I had it, and
Oh
then I
shit.
bought that book because it was free. And it was like it was probably poorly written. I barely remember it, and I understood it as a kid, so it was probably pretty bad. Like but. Um, this dude's like a serial killer, not a serial killer. He murdered this chick on accident or something like that. He's cutting her up. He's like, all the gore and stuff, trying to put her down the drain and shit. And then like he looks outside and there's like zombies and shit. So it's cool because it's like you're focusing on this one story, but then there's a whole thing going on, and then it's completely different plot, and
Hmm.
it's cool for person's plot, person's backstory. But then also, I forgot about the whole point that he knew something was up. That's pretty cool too. Like he's like, "Fuck," and it's a whole suspense build up and shit.
You remember the name of the book?
No, I just told you I didn't remember.
Oh, sorry.
Dude, it was a long ass time, and it was like a three-part too. So it's that first one, and there's another one about someone else's story, and then the zombie happened, and there's another one about someone else's story, and the zombie happened. So that's for sometimes. Definitely understand. Did you not like The Mist because there wasn't enough shit, right? There was just too much people.
What, the show?
Yeah.
No, it was a multitude of things. Multiple things. So it didn't follow its own logic. Like, I forget exactly, so I'm not gonna be able to tell you 100%, but there was like rules that the Mist were setting up. Like, okay, if this happens, then X happens. And by the end of that, this crazy lady, like I forgot, I would have to like rewatch it, but like something happened towards like, wait, no, that's not supposed to happen because this rule's been set up. And plus there were the human stories weren't even interesting. They were just a bunch, they were everywhere. And it's not like how you said with that one, I think it was like the one book where you just said, oh, there's something cool happening with this human thing, and then there's a bunch of fucked up shit going on the outside. The human stories were just garbage. There was too many people, and they didn't.
Well, the thing is also the book was focused on that one man, and then what else was I talking about another movie that did the same thing? I said something. Cloverfield Lane was focused on that one chick, right? And then
Exactly.
The Mist, that it's in the title, it's supposed to be about the mist, and they brought too many
Exactly.
personal stories into it. You can overdo it. You can definitely overdo it.
If you do like maybe if they did a little like a couple, they did like an entire town, and it's like you. And it's also like you said, it's called The Mist. Like I hate when people say, "Well, they
And there's
had
tons
to."
of human versus human in there. It ruins the story.
Exactly. And it would have been cool if they did it right. Like I don't want to be I don't want to say well the movie did monsters and they should have done monsters too. Like okay, if they would have done it something new, cool and right, then it would have been all right. But they didn't. Like it was just like they killed. And first of all, it made it seem like the Mist was trying to find people who were fucking up. Like I forgot what it was. It was like a black garden or the black spring. It's this old like tale
Yeah.
of like yeah, and that little girl was killed for no reason. That broke one of the rules. Like it made it seem like oh we're trying to find people that have something to confess. And if they don't confess it, we're gonna kill them. Well, they just killed a random like little girl that didn't do shit. So it's like you broke one rule, and there's another rule that they broke. I forgot, but that just completely fucked it up. Like
It's
that
like
that show is shit. I'm
the
sorry, but
reason
like
that the Terminator was Arnold Schwarzenegger and not a robot is because you can't bring metal through the time portal without a human coating, like skin coating. But then,
really, I didn't even know that.
yeah. They had to, that's why he was naked when he came through. So it has to be skin that goes through the portal. Metal can be inside of it, but it has to be covered in it. But then the T-1000, the one that can move metal, just goes
Was
through.
just straight up metal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just because it looked like a person, it wasn't. It was just metal, and then somehow he went through the portal, and then fuck the rules.
I never even knew that was a thing.
Yeah,
Did they
that's why they
explain
always
that
come
in
in.
the
They
movies?
come through. Yeah, they always come through naked. They said that before they came through too.
The only Terminator I remember vividly because I got it for my birthday and I
Oh
watched it multiple
shit, dude! Come
times.
on, you gotta get on that series, man. I love that series.
No, I've seen all of them. It's just the only one I remember vividly was
That's what I'm saying. I
Salvation.
thought you would know like a ton of it because you're always into stuff. You know what I mean? Like a bunch of Harry Potter shit. You know a bunch of that stuff. So I assume that Terminator, you'd know it like how I know it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I guess not.
I thought that'd be a movie that you'd like know all the series. You get into series and shit. Yeah, the first one. That was Arnold Schwarzenegger. OG came through.
Everyone hated Salvation, and that's my favorite one.
It was
Everyone
good.
hated everyone hated everything after 2. They thought
Three
3
was
was
shit. It
shit.
was shit though.
I
I did
liked
not
I
like
liked
three.
it. I
With
don't
the
care.
lady robot.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome, dude.
Well, it was kind of cool because in the facility and it had the beginning stages of
Exactly. And then
robots. You
dude,
know,
there was
the ones with
the
treads or three
the
wheels or something.
the fire truck battle, that was badass. Or
Yeah,
wait, was it 2?
yeah.
Yeah,
That was
that
three.
was
It was just a
badass.
fire truck and a crane or some shit.
Yep. And then when they fought inside of Skynet, with like their drones that they used, and then when they fought like
I
at
didn't
the
like
end,
the lady though. I didn't like her as a
I
bad
loved
guy.
her, dude. I mean, she wasn't anything. Like she didn't have anything. Like I guess
Yeah, she didn't talk. You know, she wasn't really.
exactly. So besides, yeah,
But
that
the
was
guy in
shit.
two
But
didn't
besides
talk, but he
that,
was still a badass enemy. He was cool.
hmm I
Um,
thought her powers and shit were cool.
what was on
I,
after that?
Salvation, and
Was it?
then there's Terminator 5. I
Salvation was
forgot.
cool because turns out at the end. Actually,
Yeah,
no. The
dude.
coolest thing was I remember I watched that in the movies, and I remember that they said Arnold Schwarzenegger was not going to be in this one, you know, because he just
hmm
wasn't. And then at the end, he made like a little cameo as one of the old robots. It was cool.
Dude, oh my God. I thought
And the giant fucking
Salvation's
robot, the harvester that picks up
yeah,
people.
exactly, dude.
Oh, that was
And then the
cool.
ones that fly around look so cool. And
The
then they went to the
motorcycle one.
yes, the motorcycles. Those were fucking
Yeah,
best.
I
I
remember
remember
that.
seeing that in the trailer before the movie came out, and I was like, oh my God, I fucking want to see this. I didn't get to see it, but my mom got it for my birthday, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna watch this like 100 times. I watched it a lot. I don't know how many, but
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Do you remember the giant one? Like, I forgot what happened. They set up a trap. Like, the dude was by himself, and then there's a giant Terminator with like he wasn't giant, but he was bigger than Arnold, and he had a machine gun in a backpack, and he was shooting up the dude, and then he got in a trap, and he flipped over, and like some kid or something hooked up a trap.
a Terminator that was bigger than Arnold
Well, no, no,
Schwarzenegger's
just a
Terminator.
little taller than it, and it was all robot. Like all of his skin was off, and
Oh, and didn't Arnold Schwarzenegger come walk through and like tear it in half?
no, 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 no. This was outside. Arnold Schwarzenegger was inside the building, whenever he was naked and
Yeah.
but this was outside, and the dude, the main character dude, was like by himself, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I ran
Was he
into this
sniping?
Terminator." I barely remember it, but
Yeah, it was outside, and he had a minigun, and he
yeah,
was
the
trying to snipe.
minigun with the okay, yeah,
Yeah,
I guess he was
that
sniping.
was
But
cool.
that Terminator was, I think it was like a T or something. It was the one before Arnold. Like it was super big because they couldn't get it compact enough, like a person. And if you look at it, it has like little rubber pieces because back then they had rubber skin instead of like Arnold skin, which is like where it can heal itself and shit. It had like rubber skin on. It was cool, and those are the ones that first tried to infiltrate the humans' bases, but they didn't work because you could tell that they were rubber. And then the Arnold ones came out. So cool.
I think the
Yeah.
best part that made me want to watch that movie was where, what's his face, Batman. He was like, "We are dead. We are all dead." Like he's doing the speech on the radio. I was like, "Oh, I gotta see that movie."
Genesis
Looks
was
great.
cool. I like Genesis.
That's the newest one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Um,
get to see that. All I know is that they see that movie is a part of the problem that I hate with some movies nowadays. They show way too much way too much in the trailer. Like they could have kept, "Oh shit, his son is now a Terminator." It's like, dude, just keep it like in the movie. Let us just watch it.
I think the reason I like Terminator so much is the lore of like the robots and shit. 'Cause I was reading
Yeah, they
about all
need to
the
go
T
into that
series.
more, dude.
There's like a T like 600 or 500 or something. It was like didn't even have skin. Didn't have a face. It was just kind of humanoid, and they're getting up to it, and then kept reading all of it, and then the dude that he was like made it instead of liquid metal that they had with the T1000,
Mm-hmm.
it had the nanobots, so it could form into tons of shit. It was cool.
Is the T1000 in
Liquid,
Genesis?
the liquid metal one. Yeah, well the
Oh, okay.
T1000.
Which one is
Remember,
Genesis? Which one is Genesis?
Genesis is the newest one, and then
Yeah, but what it's called?
what do you mean?
Like,
Terminator
do you know what
Genesis.
its name is? No, that's the term. That's the Terminator name.
That's
I
the
thought that was
movie.
just the name of the movie.
That's what I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
know,
It's
but
Terminator Genesis. What are you talking? Oh, the model number
the
of the
name,
nanobot
yeah, the model
robot.
name. Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I don't know what it's called. But
Ah,
there's like a. Do you remember like a bunch of liquid metal moving
I
around?
remember that Genesis.
That's actually the T1000, but it wasn't taking like a humanoid form. It was just taking like any form. It was just being like liquid and shit.
All they need to do with that fucking movie is just go more into the lore and don't show so much shit in the fucking trailers. It's kind of fucked up the new King Kong because they showed literally every monster on the island in the trailer. Every monster.
I
And
like the second to newest King Kong with Jack Black.
Oh yeah, Logan rewatched that on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Oh, it is on
Yeah,
Netflix.
it's on Netflix. 3 hours and 7 minutes, dude. Holy shit.
Hmm.
That one has so many monsters. And you want to know something that sucks? They had a monster. They had an extra monster in a deleted scene that it's on Netflix, and you should go watch it. It's really good. I don't know if you've seen it before.
Seen what, the newest one?
No, okay. In the second newest King Kong, one with Jack Black, there's a deleted scene because it was already long.
What kind of monster?
It's a sea monster, and they fight them on.
That's
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, dude, go see it. It's like 5-6 minutes long. I saw it like a year ago. I was looking up just clips of that movie. I was like, oh shit, deleted scene, and it's like a sea monster. It's so cool. I wish they would have kept it in.
The only thing I remembered like vividly was fucking him breaking a T-Rex's jaw. That was badass.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a lot. There was like 2 things that I didn't remember about that movie. I didn't. Well, have you seen it? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that there were raptors in that movie. I was like, there's fucking raptors.
Yeah, they were
like,
chasing them with the
exactly.
long neck ones.
Mm-hmm. And they look exactly.
Stomped on and shit.
They weren't just like raptors, just like regular ones. They look like the T-Rexes that were in the movie. You know what I mean? Like the T-Rexes in the movie weren't regular. Yeah. But in the new King Kong, which is still good, it's great. They show every monster that island in the trailer. If you go watch the trailer right now, you will see every monster. Like there's no oh shit, there's gonna be some surprise. Like nope, they show all of them. It's just fucking retarded.
I wonder how much this scene costed them. Like, and then they just threw it
to
out.
make.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't even know, dude.
See, I was watching it a while ago, and I remember I saw there was like a human sacrifice part, and there was like skulls everywhere. But I was like, didn't Kong like take them or something? Why would there be skeletons everywhere?
I think I don't know. For effect.
And it was cool. It's so cool. Like there's inhabitants there. They've seen anything, you know. Like they just lived on that. I want to know more about the island too.
What's so badass, dude, about King Kong, and it actually goes back to Godzilla in 2014. They're doing a universe, like they're adding all the monsters, and they're making movies with like Mothra and Ghidorah and all that shit.
King, whatever.
King, what's his name? King Ghidorah? Oh, okay. Well, they have a an end credit scene where they're like, "There's other," and then they show like
it's Hawaii.
Yeah, no, but they show what are those things called that cavemen drew?
I don't know, cave paintings.
Yeah, those in a different monster and good. Which one is the 3-headed dragon that's bigger than Godzilla?
King, whatever.
King Ghidorah?
I think so. I can look it up.
Okay, well that one. Which, shit.
How did you like the new King Kong? Not King Kong, Godzilla movie.
A lot of that movie got mixed reviews, and only one criticism that I kind of understand, but even then it's like, dude, the movie was still cool. They bait and
it's
switch.
Just Ghidorah. It's not. Oh, it is King Ghidorah. Yeah. Okay, what?
They bait and switch Bryan Cranston's character. Like he's in it for like the first like 20 minutes of the movie.
Oh yeah, he dies or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'm locked in. Bye.
Yep, that's exactly what happens. Actually,
forgot about that.
No,
I like
honey.
the shitty old Godzilla because I'm a movie critic. And
exactly.
No, there's some.
It comes to a point where shit's just old and it doesn't look.
We both like basically said the same thing. I said there comes a point where it's just shit.
Like it doesn't. Like maybe back then, yeah, it was cool, but it's been 100 years. It's not cool anymore.
Anything black and white, people think's like gonna be good.
Exactly.
Like but like I still watch the Twilight Zone just because the stories are fucked sometimes. Like it's like, oh fuck, turns out at the end, and like they're really good, even if the.
I don't know if it was you, but somebody told me how there's a story in the Twilight Zone.
I probably I was reading something one time.
um, they come back and they're like, aliens come to the planet. They're like, you all are just violent. I forgot. I'm gonna butcher it. I'm gonna try my best. Y'all are in so many wars. Oh, we'll be back in 10 years. Fix this. And then they leave and they come out. They're like, oh, we fixed it. World peace. And then they're like, no, we gave you a compliment. We bred you for war. We're destroying your planet now because y'all are at peace. Like they did the opposite of what they thought. Something like that. Like,
Nah, I don't remember talking about that. I don't even remember.
okay,
that.
yeah, I know. I remember somebody else talking to me about it. It's an episode where aliens came. They
Is it the
said,
Norms?
I have no fucking idea. It's just I heard about it. I was like, fuck. And I tried to look it up on Google, that exact episode, and I couldn't find it.
I remember when it was like, fuck. Let me think of what the main part says. It was like, okay, so these aliens come to Earth, and they're like, yeah, we're here to like, we like y'all. We want to, be your friend. Like, hey, we have a planet where y'all can live, And it's
I
like,
think I remember you
here's
talking
here's our
about
pamphlet. Here's our pamphlet, and it's like to serve man. It's like you got to treat them da da da, like da da da, whatever. And then people are getting on the ships and leaving and stuff. But then like there's like a scientist dude. He's like, I don't know. This is kind of weird. What are you guys talking about? And he's like, he reads he's like doing the defining the words in alien language. He's like, this man. And he keeps reading the shit and he goes, it's a cookbook. And it's like to serve them, like to eat them and shit. And it turns out like they're feeding them and like they're trying to make them fat so they can eat them. It's so funny, dude. These stories are awesome.
to serve man.
It's
Seems
a
like
cookbook.
a fucking joke, dude.
Like they would even have that, aliens, dude. Dude, there's so many good stories. Hey, remember reading a Twilight Zone story in English freshman year? It was the
Don't think
monsters
so.
do on Maple Street or something.
Oh yeah. And everybody in the locker room made fun of hello because we had to read it like with the sound, and the guy on the sound fucking thing who read it just went hello, and everyone in the locker room just did that for like a couple weeks straight, like just hello.
Oh, dude, reading books.